Hello everybody, my name is Trevor Slescu and I'm the owner of Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. So tonight we're going to film our Warhammer Age of Sigmar global campaign, Seasons of War. So this is my good customer Kip. Hello. He's going to play High Elves tonight, and I'm going to bring out my old Chaos Dwarves using the Tommy H list from Chaos Dwarves Online, as well as some Chaos Warriors from the regular Warhammer War Scrolls. So let's begin this epic battle of Chaos versus the forces of order. So my Chaos hero will be holding the Ruby Ring of Ruin.
And my elf general, who is actually the model for Caradrian, appropriately has the essence of Scarlet Flames. Makes it a little harder to hit him.
Who do you think is going to win tonight? High Elves or Chaos Dwarves? Write in the comments below before you watch this video and let us know who you think will win. Tonight's battle takes place in the realm of Ghyran. Kip's flag is gray for his unpainted army, and mine is green for the Chaos Dwarves. And the place we're contesting is this tile here. So let's go to our board and see how that looks. And here is our terrain in the realm of Ghyran. So tonight we'll be using our Mighty Battles in an Age of Unending War book, turning to the Times of War rules for Ghyran. Our table here is a 5x5, so we're going to actually deploy, instead of the regular 12, we're going to move up to 18 inches so that our deployment basically turns this table into a 4x4. Here's the deployment on the Chaos Dwarf side. So we've got our Death Rocket, Chaos Warriors, Chaos Dwarves with Blunderbuss, Sneaky Gits, and our hero wearing the Ruby Ring of Ruin. In the High Elf deployment zone we have the Illyrian Reavers, the 20 Sea Guard, the Prince with the Enchanted Polearm, also with the essence of Scarlet Flames, the High Elf Mage, the Sisters of the Watch, and way in this corner over here, the Lion Chariot. So the Chaos Dwarves ended up with the first turn, and we're playing in the Green Glades. So the first thing that happens, at the start of each of your hero phases, if you roll a 6, you can set up a Sylvaneth Wildwoods scenery model. So this is for spontaneous growth. It's a 6. We have a Wildwood, and I will set it up here. Okay, so my Castilian Lord is going to use the command ability Unyielding Iron. If a Castilian uses this ability, all friendly Dawizar units within 6 inches of him in the Battle Shock phase do not need to take Battle Shock tests. That's this unit and this unit. The Chaos Dwarf Warriors are going to move ahead 4 inches. Hobgoblin Gits will move ahead 5 inches. Chaos Warriors will move ahead 5 inches. Castilian Lord will move ahead 5 inches. Death Rocket will hold position shooting phase. Chaos Dwarf Blunderbuss are out of range of any enemy units. However, the Chaos Dwarf Death Rocket has a range of 10 inches to 36 inches. Attacks 3 times, 4 to hit, 3 to wound, and a -2 rend. With 2 crew members, the damage is D3. Death Rocket Volley Shot, 4s to hit. And a misfire.
Okay, so the start of the High Elf turn 1. First off, we do the spontaneous growth roll. It is a 1, no force pop. So continuing with the hero phase, my prince is going to do his command ability on the Sisters of the Watch. It's Might of the Aesir. It lets him then reroll all failed hit rolls for that unit. And also in my command phase, the mage is going to cast his Shield of Sapphire spell. Casting on a 6, I rolled exactly a 6. So everyone within 18 inches of him can ignore a wound or a mortal wound on a roll of a 6. Moving into the movement phase, I'm going to start with my Illyrian Reavers. They're going to move ahead 14 inches. And then my Sea Guard are going to move ahead 6 inches. They're actually going to be taking cover in the forest there. My Prince is also going to move up towards the forest to help support the Sea Guard. My Mage is going to move up about 4 inches to take cover under the big tree there. My Sisters of the Watch are going to move ahead about 3 inches. It's just enough that they can all shoot at the Chaos Warriors in the next turn. And then lastly, my Lion Cherry is going to move up its full 9 inches to get in a better position. And moving into the shooting phase, I'm going to start with my Illyrian Reavers. They have a rule called Illyrian Purebreeds where they can move 2d6 inches before or after shooting. So they move forward another 7 inches. So with that extra movement, it actually puts 2 of my Reavers in range of the Sneaky Gits there, so they're going to shoot at them. They have a swift volley rule where if there's no enemy within 3 inches, they can shoot 3 times. So rolling, I need 4s to hit and 4s to wound. I miss with 3 of them. And I cause 1 wound. With no rending, 1 damage.
And the Sneaky Gits have a 6-up save. Made it.
They make. So next in the shooting phase, I have 4 guys in my Sea Guard who are in range of the Sneaky Gits. They're going to shoot at them too. 4s to hit, 4s to wound. I can, because I have 20 models in the unit, I can re-roll 1s. So 2 guys miss. And both hit. No rending, 1 damage.
Okay, making the save roll of a 6-up. 2 guys die.
So next up, shooting is going to be my Sisters of the Watch. They are going to be shooting at the Chaos Warriors. They are all in range, so they get 1 shot each. The captain actually gets 2, so 11 dice. They're hitting on 3s, normally wounding on 3s, but with their Heirs of Aisha against Chaos units, they can add 1 to wound. So it's wounding on 2s. And with the command ability on them, I can reroll all their failed misses, which they all still miss. And now 2s to wound. I miss with 2. So I cause 6 wounds, no rending, 1 damage.
Warriors of Chaos don't drop so easily. They have a 4-up save. However, my dice rolls can be really bad, so let's see what happens. So it looks like
3 of them.
3. Chaos Warriors in the Battle Shock phase have a bravery of 6, plus 1 for the Chaos Banner. I lost 3 out of the unit. So here's my roll. It's a 1. They are
So we
fine.
just realized we made a mistake on the Warriors of Chaos. They don't have 1 wound each, they have 2.
So therefore, these 3, the 3 that died, actually become 1.5. And because I rolled a 1, they get the Life Bloom spell, or ability, which makes them heal all wounds. So I only lost 1. Okay. So the Sneaky Gits, there was 20. Now there's 18, so they get a bravery of 1 to their 4, so that's a bravery of 5. I rolled a 2, lost 2 models, that equals 4, so they are fine.
So at the start of turn 2, High Elves take the initiative. So start off rolling by the spontaneous growth, and we get another set of trees. Okay, so the trees are going to pop up right around there. So the rest of my hero phase, my commander is going to put his command ability on the Sisters of Avalorn again. They can reroll all failed hits. And my mage is going to cast his Shield of Sapphire Bubble Shield again, casting on a 6. It goes off with a 9. So moving into the movement phase, my Lyrian Reavers are going to go up along here another 14 inches. Okay, and then my Sea Guard and my Prince are going to move up through the forest about 5 inches. Then I'm going to move my Lion Chariot 9 inches up to charge the warriors in the next phase. My sisters are going to stay where they are, and same with the mage. In the shooting phase, my Reavers are going to make advantage of their pure breed rule again and move forward a couple inches. They go 6 more inches. So after their advancement, they are now in range of the rocket launcher. They're going to shoot at them. They get 3 shots each, hitting on 4s, winning on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So misses 5. Miss with another 4, which leaves 6 wounds onto the crew.
So now the Death Rocket crew will roll their saves, and they need a 4-up. Oh, wow.
2 of them.
2, they make 2. So I think that is 1 dead Death Rocket. So we got smart. We added a yellow arrow to represent shooting. Okay, roll away.
So my Sea Guard is shooting at the Gits. All 20 of them are in range, so there's 20 shots, hitting on 4s, winning on 4s. And because I have 20, I can reroll hit rolls of 1. Which is lucky, because I see a bunch of 1s. Okay. And winning on 4s.
Oh, good.
Leaves me with 4.
Good. So Sneaky Gets needs 6 up to save.
Not 1.
4 die. You have to invest in some Chaos Dwarf shields.
Okay, so next up, my Sisters of Avalorn are shooting at the Chaos Warriors again. They're hitting on 3s and winning on 2s with their Arrows of Aisha. It's cocked. Oh, and because of the command ability, they can reroll all missed hits. So 2 miss. And 3 fail to wound. That leaves with 6. And also, because they have the Quicksilver shot, because they did not move this turn, they can do a whole nother round of shooting. So again, 3s with rerolls.
Elves, high elves.
They have a bit of a reputation around here.
Yeah.
And 2s to wound. All of them.
How many?
So a total of 5, 10, 15 wounds. No rending, 1 damage.
Okay, Chaos Warriors, 15 wounds, 4 up save. 4 up save, so 1, 2. So what have we got? 6, 7, 8.
So a total of 8. That's 4 dead warriors.
So 4. Thinning it down.
So first charge of the game, my Lion Chariot into the thinned down Chaos Warriors. He needs to roll a 6 to get the charge. He makes it with a 8. So the first combat of the game, my Lion Chariot is attacking the Chaos Warriors. It's going to start with my crew members' axes. They need 3s to hit, 3s to wound. I hit with 2 of them. And 1 wound.
Okay, with a -1 rend, the Chaos Warriors need a 5 up to save.
They take 1 damage.
Put that there because they have 2 wounds apiece. Next.
Now the lions are going to attack. Normally they get 4 attacks, but on the charge they double to 8. They need 4s to hit and 3s to wound. Miss with half of the attacks. And 3s to wound. All 4. No rending, 1 damage.
Chaos Warriors with a 4-up save.
Saves 2 of them.
Saves 2, so we have one
dead
more
wound.
dying and the 1 wound originally. So Chaos Warriors, it's their turn to attack and they get a 3-inch pile in. So they will pile in. I suppose that's, well, this guy could go there. So all of them can attack the Lion Chariot. So let's do the rolls. So they have a hand weapon and a shield, so they get attacks 3 to hit, 4 to wound, and the captain gets 2 to hit. So he's represented by the black dice. So 3 to hit, so we miss 1, 2, and what was it, 4 to wound? Can't remember. 3 to hit, 4 to wound. That fell out of my hand. That fell out of my hand. Okay, here we go. 4 to wound. So 6.
So my chariot has a 4-up armor save, and then is also benefiting from his Shield of Sapphire spell, which gives him a 6-up save on wounds. So 4s. I save 2 of them. And then if I can roll 6s, which I can't, 4 wounds.
Yay!
He has 6 wounds total, he's down to 2.
Nice. So bravery test time. The Chaos Warriors are 7 bravery with the banner, and I lost 4 guys. 5 guys. It's a 5, so that ties up the guys.
So 10. 3 points.
3 guys leave?
Yep.
You're kidding. Okay, 3 guys leave.
The wounded guy would go too, probably.
I guess so. That's a champion, so he's going to stay. Okay, moving over to the Gits. Okay, so the sneaky Gits have a bravery of 5, and I lost 4. There's a 2, 6, 1 guy. They're braver than the Chaos Warriors. What gives? So beginning of Dwarf Hero phase on turn 2, we roll for the trees, and we got a 6. So we're going to use the command ability of Unyielding Iron onto this unit back here behind the trees to make it so that they don't have to take Battle Shock test. Okay, getting into Chaos Dwarf turn 2, we are going to fire the Ruby Ring of Ruin into the Illyrian Reavers. And I need a what?
5.
5.
Goes off.
Goes off. So it does D3 damage onto the Reavers.
Count.
Oh, that was a 6 too. Still a 6, yeah.
It does 3 points of damage, it kills 1, wounds 1.
Kill 1. Wound 1. Finally, Chaos Dwarves are getting an edge.
And now, because you cast a spell within 6 inches of a Sylvaneth Wildwood,
oh yeah,
it is now roused by magic. So roused by magic, when a spell is cast within 6 inches of the forest, you have to roll a dice. On a 5 or more, the trees attack.
This is the attacking monster tree that got awoken by the fireball going off. 5 up?
Yep. Cocked.
Again. And that was a 1. It's a 4. Bye-bye, monster tree.
The tree goes back to sleep.
So, movement phase. The Sneaky Gits will move ahead their 5 inches towards the Sea Guard. The Chaos Dwarf Warriors with the Blunderbuss will move up their 4 inches. And the Castilian Chaos Dwarf Lord is going to move 4 inches so he can get in, hopefully charge these guys. Take revenge for the Death Rocket. Okay, so we have the Blunderbuss crew, which is going to shoot at that chariot. And their leader gets a +1 to his hit roll. So I need 4s to hit. Oops, I rolled that with my finger. I had to re-roll it. Okay, 4s to hit. But he gets a bonus. And now 4 to wound with a -1 rend. 4s. So we have 5 shots.
Okay, so yeah, 5 wounds with -1 rend. They have a 4-up save, so I need 5s. And with their lying cloaks, I can re-roll save rolls of 1. Which I got 2 of them. 5 up, I fail them all, and Jerry is dead.
Hooray, blunderbuss power. Okay, so Sneaky Gits are going to try to charge into the Sea Guard, and they need 6 inches. And here's the winning roll.
They make it.
7. Eat it! Okay, the Castilian Lord is going to try to charge the Illyrian Riders. So he needs an 8.
5.
5. So he doesn't make it. Okay, combat phase. We have a 3-inch pile-in for the Sneaky Gits. So they should be able to come across sort of like this. Within moderation. And 3-inch. Move these guys ahead. Probably go like that. Okay, so the Sneaky Gits are going to attack, and these 2 guys are going to attack his general, while these other guys are going to all attack into this unit, except for these 3 in the back who can't reach anybody. So here is what it looks like in dice. Those are the 3 on the general. My captain gets the bonus 2, or the big boss, and these are the other guys. So we'll do the captain first. So we need, these are Git stabbers, so they need a 4 to hit.
Which is a 5 with the Scarlet Flames. They all hit.
They all hit. And if I roll a 6, it does a mortal wound. So those all hit. 1 mortal wound. And now to wound, I need 5s. So 2 wounds.
So my prince has a 4-up save. I can reroll all failed save rolls. And he also benefits from the spell that he's doing, the bubble shield. So I get a 6-up save against wounds and mortal wounds. So I make my armor save. And now for the mortal wound, I fail. So I take 1 wound.
Hooray. Take it.
Alright. So I'll try to sound like a git when I roll this. So we need 4s with our git stabbers. And it doesn't look good. But there's 2 mortal wounds. And now a 5. Nothing.
So with the mortal wound, I don't get armor saves, but I do benefit from his Shield of Sapphire bonus. And now 6 up, 2 guys die.
Hooray! So here's the return payback with the pile-in. Dun 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 dun.
I'm actually going to start attacking with my prince again. So he's got 3 attacks with his polearm. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. 2 hits. And 1 wound. It's a 1-point rend, does D3 damage. With a 6-up armor, I ignore it. I killed 2 goblins.
And they have a 6-up save, so that gets negated.
So attack back with the Sea Guard now. With their spears, they have a 2-inch range, so they can all attack. That's 19 attacks, 2 for the captain. I need 4s to hit, 4s to wound. And now the wound. That is 7 wounds.
Okay, Sneaky Gits need a 6.
Not 1.
They didn't get any. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're going to lose their bravery. So now it is time for some battle shock. These are the unfortunate 9 Sneaky Gits that just got killed. And their bravery is 4. There isn't a dice roll in the world that can save this. So there's a 6. The Gits have 4 bravery. So that makes what?
15.
So how many flee?
All of them.
Everybody flee now.
Yay! So I lost 2 high elves. Now, with the bravery of 6, they get a +1 for their banner and a +1 for their numbers, which takes their total to 8. Even if I roll a 6, they would pass their bravery, so there's no need to roll.
Boo!
So I lost 1 Reaver Knight, and with the bravery of 6, I need to roll a 6 for anybody to run away. It's a 4, and elves are sterner stuff than goblins. And Chaos Warriors, apparently.
So they stay. So now we roll for turn 3.
Elves steal it again.
Ah!
Okay, so the High Elves, once again, get the start of turn 3. So first off, we roll to see if the forest pops up. It does not. Trees are asleep. So continue with the command with the hero phase. My general is going to put his command ability onto the Sea Guard there. They can reroll all hits. And my mage is going to do an arcane bolt at the Chaos Warriors. I need to roll a 5. It's exactly a 5. So they take D3 mortal wounds, which is 2. I kill 1 warrior.
Hold on, the warriors have something against that.
Right, they're shields.
And I think it is a 5 up.
Yeah, a 5 up ward save against magic.
6.
Now, for
They
the other wound?
laugh. The other wound?
Yeah, it was 2 wounds.
4.
So 1 wound.
Okay.
So I zap 1 guy, but he's not dead.
He's not dead yet.
So going into the movement phase, I'm going to back my Reaver Knights up a little bit. They are not close combat warriors and would do poorly against the Castellan.
Flee, ya pansy!
My Sea Guard and the Prince are going to advance up 6 inches towards the blunderbuss unit. And then the Mage is just going to move up to the other side of the tree there, just to be a little closer. And the Sisters of Avalorn are going to stay right where they are. So the dangers of insulting an elf with a bow, the Reavers are now going to shoot at the Castellan. They need 4s to hit and 4s to wound.
Ha ha ha. Must be the rookies.
1.
And a 4 up save.
Oh, saved it.
Snap.
So they are going to do their pure breed roll where I can move before or after shooting.
Run away, run
They
away!
go a full 12 inches.
Really scared them. They can't shoot, but they can run.
So they are now back here, and in no threat from the Castellan anymore.
Yeah, you gotta turn them around.
And now the Sisters of Avalorn are once again going to shoot at the Chaos Warriors there, needing 3s to hit and 2s to wound with their magic arrows. Those miss. That one's cocked.
Miss,
And
yes.
it misses. And now 2s to wound. Got 4. And now because they did not move, they get their second round of shooting.
Oops.
That's a miss. The rest of them hit.
Now wound.
And now 2s to wound.
Fail, fail, fail.
1.
Oh man.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
13. 4 up saves. This has got terrible glare. So 1, 2, 3. They actually saved pretty much everything there.
3. So enough to kill the wounded and 1 other.
Except for their 5 up. Or is
That's
it?
only on mortal wounds.
Okay, so
2 die.
2 die. So that. Oh, the champion's got 1.
We'll just leave them for last.
Okay,
Standard and the horde.
so there he is on his own, ready to take revenge.
Or run away. And last, I got the Sea Guard, who are under the command ability, so they can reroll all hits. They are shooting at the blunderbuss unit. They need 4s to hit and 4s to wound. And with the command ability reroll, I miss with 4.
Great. Hooray.
And now
think-
4s to wound.
Bravo to the out. 4's to wound.
For a grand total of 5, 10, 11.
And it's well known that Kip's dice are weighted. Okay, save rolls come up. So, those shots went up to 11. But I got a 4-up save, so let's hope they don't all die here.
Some do.
Some do. How many? 1, 2, 3,
5,
4,
6.
5, 6.
And not like the Chaos Warriors, they have 1 wound each. So 6 are impaled.
4. Make it look pretty. We use the movement trays just because it's easier. But these guys are all supposed to be skirmishing. However.
And now for the charging, my Prince needs a 7 to get in there, and my Seaguard needs a 6. So starting with the Prince, he
Gets a 6,
gets
doesn't
a
make
6, does not quite make it. But the Seaguard, they make a 5 and don't make it either.
Yeah, stand there while we shoot you. Okay, because Kip failed his charges, there's only Battle Shock. However, these guys had the ability from him that avoided the Battle Shock. So the only person that needs to take it is this Chaos Warrior here.
We lost 2 guys.
Lost 2 guys. I got a 3. His bravery is 5.
6.
So 6. So he's good. Okay, so Chaos Dwarf turn number 3. First off, rolling for that forest. Gets it! Nice. So we're going to grab our forest and I'm going to set it right in front of the horses. So hero phase. My general is not going to stand for this nonsense, and he's going to shoot the Ruby Ring of Ruin right into the High Elf general, and I need a 5 to make it go. It's a 10.
9. 10, yeah.
Yep. So how many?
I take 1 mortal wound.
Just 1?
Yep, because then it's just 1 model.
Okay. Well, better than nothing.
And then you wake
Now,
up 3.
so the other hero phase, he's going to... Oh, wait a minute. He can't cast his ability. He needs to be within 6 inches. So,
You have Inspiring Presence,
Inspiring Presence.
which is 12 inches.
12. Okay. Inspiring Presence will be able to reach. So what does it do?
Ignores Battle Shock phase.
So it basically does the same thing as his regular ability. Well, there you go. Okay. Okay, movement phase. Chaos Dwarf General is going to move up his 4 inches. The Chaos Warrior is going to move 5 inches toward the High Elf General. The Blunderbuss Chaos Dwarf Warriors are just going to pivot on the spot to face the Seaguard. Chaos Dwarf Warriors decided to spread out a little. The Blunderbuss unit is going to fire at the Lord, High Elf Lord. They're at a -1 to hit. So I need 5s and a 4 on the black dice. They completely miss. High Elves, I tell you. So the Chaos Warrior is going to charge a champion, and he needs a 4, which he gets. The Blunderbuss unit is going to charge Seaguard, and they needed a 7, which they also get. And now for the ultimate long shot. The Castilian Lord is going to try to charge the Seaguard, and he needs a 12. First dice.
So 3, he fails.
3. Well, 5. He fails. Okay, so the Chaos Warrior is going to attack the Lord first. He needs 3s to hit. So here we go. 1 hit. And a 4 to wound.
It's a 4.
He wounds.
No rending. I have 4 up armor and can reroll failed saves. Reroll. Makes it.
Of course. So they're getting their 3-inch pile in to attack the Dwarf Warriors.
Basically moving around the side with everyone.
Are you able to wrap around?
Yep. These guys would move up and then those in the back would fill up. So I get 18 attacks. Okay, so I need 4s to hit, 4s to wound, and I get to reroll hits because of the command ability of my general on my Seaguard. And these are rerolls. I get 5 more from that. And force to wound.
Fail, 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 please fail.
A couple of them did. 3, 6, 9.
9.
No rending, 1 damage.
So now we need 4-up saves.
Yep, cooked. Pass 3.
3.
So 6 damage.
So 6.
Which is all of them.
All of them.
Speared to death.
Well, at least they don't need to take battle shock. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, they just died. Never mind. This icon that just fell on the table allows them some major, massive damage, but it didn't get to work. Anyway.
And now the prince is looking for payback on the Chaos Warrior. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. All hit. 2 wounds, -1 rend.
2 wounds, -1.
Yep. And do D3 damage.
Okay. Chaos Warrior needs a 5-up save.
Nope.
Gets a 2.
And on the second one?
And on the second one?
Nope. D3 damage. They do 6 damage.
So he dies because he only has 2 wounds.
He dies 3 times over.
3 times over. Turn to paste. Which leaves the Castilian on his own. But you know what? If everybody else can't do the job, maybe he can. So start of turn 4, rolling to see who goes first.
We figured we'd let him have a turn.
Only because you rolled a 2. So start off with no guts, no glory. Forest. Okay. So first thing we need to roll is the 6 for the forest.
It's a 3.
3, no trees. Okay, so to start things off in the hero phase, the Chaos Dwarf Warrior is going to crack off the Ruby Ring of Ruin. I need a 5 to do it. Into the Sea Guard, I get a 9. So it is going to do D3 mortal wounds. Do the
6.
D6 mortal wounds.
2. And you wake up the forest.
Oh. Our friend the forest. So there goes the 2. So the big tree comes out, gets all aroused and worked up. But look, it needs to be an inch away. And the hero is more than an inch, so goodbye tree. Having defeated the tree, the Chaos Dwarf champion, hero, general, is going to move up 4 inches into the Sea Guard. So there is no shooting phase, so we're going to get right into the charge phase, and he needs to hit a 5 in order to go into the group of Sea Guard. And it's a 7.
He's in.
Charge to the end of the card. Armed with the Hellforge axe, the Chaos Dwarf Castilian begins his attacks. So he gets 4 attacks with a 3 to hit. And we have 3. And 3 to wound. 2 wounds. So the axe has a -1 rend.
Which takes my armor to a 6 up. And with their elven shields, I can reroll save rolls of 1. Which I got 1 of them. Which still fails. He kills 2.
Oh wait, it's D3 damage.
Oh.
For on 2.
4.
Nice work. Thank you, Tommy H, for the war scroll.
So I get the 3-inch pile-in.
Yeah, he's going to get surrounded.
Get ready for a gang beat.
On a 1-up armor save. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Wishful thinking. So I got actually 11 guys in range. And that gives me 12 attacks with the captain getting 2. They're hitting on 4s. With the command ability still on them, they can reroll all hits. And force to wound as well.
Right. Show you that a Chaos Dwarf Castilian will die with honor. If he dies at all. Under the rock.
Yep. 3 wounds.
3? Yep. Only? Is that the best you can do? 4 up saves.
Fails them all.
I thought that would happen. So he's down to 2 wounds. So, because he's a single model, he doesn't need to take battle shock. So it is now the High Elf turn. 4.
Okay, so start of the High Elf turn 4. First off, we roll for the trees, and we do not get any. So then he's going to put his command ability onto himself. He can reroll all hits. And then he's going to do the arcane shield, the shield of Sapphire, the bubble shield. It casts, and I get the shield.
Okay.
So for the movement phase, the Sisters of the Watch are going to move up 6 inches. The mage is going to stay where he is.
And what about your Outriders?
The Outriders are going to move up and around the rock.
Okay.
To get around the back. And the Prince is going to move up right into the little gap there. Okay, and actually we forgot a step. My Seaguard needed to take a battle shock test in that last round of combat. So we're going to do that now. I have a bravery of 6, +1 for numbers, and +1 for a banner. So that takes it to 8. I roll a 6, which puts me to 12. So 4 guys decide to go on vacation.
Flee! Run away, you weak elves.
They figure that it's not fair if I so many on just one. So they're gonna take it easy.
That's what they say.
And now the shooting phase, where we turn that Castellan into a pincushion. Start off with the fiery magical arrows.
It's like the ending in 300.
2 of them are out of range, so I only get 9 shots.
And they moved, so it doesn't get the bonus double nonsense.
I don't get to shoot twice. But it still should be enough. 3 to hit, 2's to wound.
And the sky blackened with arrows. Which amazingly never hit any of the Seaguard. But anyway.
They're just that good at shots.
Yeah.
And 2's to wound. They all wound. All 5. No
Okay.
rending, 1 damage.
So he needs to make 4 up saves.
And he fails.
Saves 2, but it takes 3, which kills him.
Death by magical fire arrows.
Just like 300.
So victory to the High Elves. The general proudly plants the flag and claims the territory.
So now Kip gets to roll on the Time of War scroll and win one of these triumphs.
Roll a 6, I get a Moonstone of the Hidden Way. So, victory to the High Elves. Got the Moonstone. It lets me teleport between forests. So the more forests that pop up, the more spots I can pop out of.
Okay, thank you, Kip, for coming out and playing in our Seasons of War campaign. It was good to play against you. I will have to make my Chaos Dwarves quite a bit stronger for the next game.
Yeah, my elves lived up to their reputation once again and claimed victory.
Well, I think part of the thing was getting the double turns back to back twice in a row. That always kills me in any of these games. However, you keep rolling lucky, so.
Which is funny because usually I lose those rolls.
Yeah, except in these games.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you next time. And, oh, there's one last thing we have to do. We have to record this on our Games Workshop website with a tie-in link. So this will go in towards the global campaign, which will bring forth the results for the Living City.